Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the start of a brand new season and some cup action over in Australia. Welcome back to Tuna's Travels. Yes, welcome everyone. We're back for a new season in Australia. We're kicking off with Australian Cup action. But first of all, we've had some incomings over the pre-season period. First of all, Edin Hozic joins us from Wise on a free transfer. He is a 18-year-old attacking midfielder, Australian chap. One for the future, but I think he could do a job every now and again this season as well. But yeah, he is one that we've looked to bring in for the future at the club. Then our top signings so far. Damiano Gustosi from Spal, £125,000. 32-year-old attacking midfielder, can play in the attacking midfielder role or centre mid. He looks like a pretty decent little player, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think he can do a very, very good job for us as well this year. Vladimir Kraljevic from Bentley Greens for £20,500 was our next signing. 23-year-old attacking midfielder from Australia. He's another potential one for the future. He's a good little backup player. Mario Garcia for Tijuana for £14,750, just under 15k. Mexican centre mid. He looks like a very, very good centre midfielder as well. And our final one was Iraklis Elias from Canberra White Eagles, also a free transfer. The 20-year-old Australian striker. Again, another one to potentially polish and look forward to the future for as well. Obviously, we won't be managing this club in the future, hopefully when these players come good. But as I mentioned before, I try and leave the clubs in the best possible state going forward. Now we have FFA first round cup action where we've been drawn against a fellow A-League side, Wellington Phoenix. You can see so far every away team has gone through, and the last three that I've played, all 4-0 as well. The only home side that has gone through is Sydney FC over Melbourne Victory. Every other away team has gone through, and pretty comfortably as well, which doesn't bode well for us. And I'm not at the kickoff stage either. So yeah, that went well, didn't it? Okay, so now we are here for the kickoff of the game. We have Jackson in goal, Gashi, Rickson, Petitjean and Britton at the back four. Monroe and Garcia in the centre of midfield. Rui on one wing and McGarry Watson on the left. Hodzic in behind Shaw. So a couple of debuts, 6 players here, all needing squad numbers. We'll just auto the squad numbers. 4 changes from our last game of last season. And yeah, well, this is the cup that we need to win here in Australia. So hopefully, we can go and get through, smash this first round, and go and have a good run here. I'm going to tell them I expect a win tonight. I'm going to put some pressure on the lads and send them off out with my words ringing in their ears. Hopefully go and get a victory over Wellington Phoenix. Like I say, they are a fellow A-League side, so it will help us see how we stack up to some fellow top flight sides as well. So far, 3 shots, 3 on target, but no highlight. We have a highlight here. Corner comes in. Petitjean's header, and it hits the post and goes wide. I think keeper probably had it covered. Was it going on goal on target? But it's a very good header, that is, as well. Unlucky to not actually try to keep it. Sure, again with a corner. This time it's in the back of the net, and it's Christopher Monroe gets his header on it at the near post and just deflects it across goal. He's not trying to, power that in. He just gets enough on it. Uses the pace of the corner, just flicks it into that far corner and gives us the lead and the early advantage in this cup tie. And 10 minutes left to go this first half, and we've looked pretty good looking at the statistics so far. Wellington Phoenix are perhaps having a bit more of the ball than us, but we're having chances, and we've got the crucial statistic right so far, and that's that scoreline up in that top left-hand corner. Sent them out telling them, I was pleased with them so far, but we can just kick on a little bit more. Let's go and give them some praise as well with half an hour left to go. We're going to go and take Hodgic off and bring on Henry Sparks for our first substitution. So that is one debut done. Gashi's throw-in, headed out back to him. Can he find a cross? Falls back to Monroe instead. Sparks, Monroe. Gashi does find a cross this time. Gary Watson, it's just over the bar. Tough to get his header on target from there, really. And Shaw wins that ball back just in our half, but gives it straight back to Uda. We get it back again. Monroe to Rui, little flick, and it's a terrible tackle from Uda. Oh my word, that's a shocking tackle. And it's clearly going to be a red card. Absolutely nowhere near that ball at all. See what happens with this highlight. Gashi's throw-in. Rui can't get there. Sparks flicks it on. Garcia to Rui, and the keeper just parries it onto the post. It wasn't convincing, but he's done enough to keep out. Rob Britton, I'm going to replace with Hernandez again. He can't really play on that side. I really do need to try and find another left back. And let's go and bring on Denham for goal scorer Monroe. We've got a corner here. Changes have taken place. We're obviously not going to do anything with that corner. We have the goal advantage. We have the man advantage. We should surely see this game out now. Let's just praise them once more. That's made them complacent. Sweet. Sparks to Rui. Can we go and seal this game? Gashi. Denham looks forward. Gashi looks over the top for sure. It's a volley, and the keeper again manages to parry it onto the post. And that's the third time now in this game we've hit the woodwork. It's only actually gone down as once because two of them were saves. But yeah, the third time that we've seen us hit the woodwork. That is going to be full time, and we are going to make it through to the second round of the cup. Wasn't perhaps the best performance, but it was convincing enough for me. We did what we needed to do, and we got the victory to see us through to the second round of the FFA Cup, which will take place on the 28th of August. So that's going to be the second part of this episode. We're coming back to that in one moment. We've been drawn once again against fellow A-League side Newcastle United Jets in the second round, which is the last 16 of the Australian Cup. Jackson in goal, Gashi, Rickson, Pettigene, Britton in the back four, Monroe and Garcia in midfield, Rui, Hodgic and McGarry Watson all behind Shaw up top. Not much of a change at all. A couple of players come back onto the bench. Ignore the couple of changes. We've had a friendly match in between as well. So that's what has been played there. We've had 3 weeks since that first round. We're on the 30th of August because for some reason the cup is split. You have some games one week and then some more games the next week. I don't get it, but we're playing in that second week basically. And we're playing Newcastle United Jets, who we've played twice in my time here as manager. I think it was a 1-1 draw and a 4-0 victory for us. So we are currently unbeaten against them. I know that for a fact. While I've been managing the club, and hopefully we can continue that, get into the quarterfinals, just see what happens basically. The away team, so probably a little bit less pressure on us. Bruised ankle, you can stay on the pitch with a bruised ankle. Mario Garcia. What's going on for MacArthur FC? 3-0 up against MA Olympic. They won like 10, I think it was a 10-1 in the first round, and now 4-0 up. They've been given non-league opposition once more. We are on the ball here. We are in the black. They're in the sort of gold-coloured shirt. Gashi draws a cross in, and it's McGarry Watson coming in from that far wing to tap home. It's a bit of a change of crosses. You sort of expect him to be floated from there, but it's just drilled in along the floor, and it sort of caught everyone out. It's a good run by Rui to give him that initial space. Yeah, drilled crossing. The keeper has to be doing better than that. He's just watched it roll past him. McGarry Watson's had a tap in. There's a highlight straight from kickoff though. I was just about to mention about potentially going in at half time 1-0 up, but you know, Murray's straight in behind here, and instant reply, literally instant reply. And Jackson this time should have done better. Question marks over both goalkeepers in this game. And it was just a deep run by Murray, and nobody really tracked him. There's so much space. And it's poor goalkeeping from Jackson. Such poor goalkeeping. And now there's another highlight straight from our kickoff. Well, this game's sort of come alive here. Gashi to Rui. Hodgic can't find Gashi. Flores at the back. Martin. Murray looks to this near side. Vasiev. And Leandro's in. And fires it wide. It was nearly 2-1. We've nearly had 3 goals in the space of 90 seconds. But it is 1-1 at half time. I'm telling them I'm far from pleased because we went ahead there and switched off completely. And maybe Garcia will have to come off. He's looking like he's struggling a little bit. We'll try and get him to the hour mark. Free kick from Shaw. He's over the bar. It's a long way out to be hitting that, really, but Garcia will now come off for Honeyman. Rob Britton off for Hernandez as well. So 2 changes made by us. Let's encourage them and let's get to a positive style. And both teams really struggling for fitness, really. Obviously, it's early pre-season. Hernandez's throw-in, which is headed clear back to Hernandez. Gary Watson, the goal scorer for us. Honeyman to Hodgic, Rui. But he's going to hit one there. He finds McGarry Watson instead into the area, to the byline. Hernandez's cross, Hagic's header, and straight into the hands of Mayhem. Not distracted by the striker in front of him. He's going to look downfield now, he is. And Blanco, Murray, straight into the hands of Jackson this time. And he probably should have done better with that one. 15 minutes to go. Are we going to go to extra time? I assume it goes to extra time. I haven't actually checked. Demand more. We still do have 1 sub in our pocket. Monroe fires it against Pastore. Murray now brings it forward. Looks over the top for Leandro, who may have strayed offside. The flag has stayed down. It's straight in the hands of the keeper anyway. The flag did stay down. He was onside. That was a huge chance for the victory there for Newcastle Jets. But it is into extra time. And let's go and take off Rui for Elias. I don't think we get an extra sub in extra time. We will check at sort of like half time in extra time. I'm going to berate the team. It's not gone down too well. They don't like being berated. Miller to Murray in space. And I think we're going to have to go back balance because we've just been so poor here. And it's in for Leandro. It's a crucial block there from Rickson. Corner to defend now. Blanco. And we're not going to see it. But it is all Newcastle United Jets. Leandro's in. He's surely going to score this time. He's straight at the keeper. And again, we're just so poor at the back here. Half time and extra time. I don't know if it's why it's like that, but we cannot click on and make changes. You have to click into the second half. Can't make any more changes. So this is the team that we are going with for the rest of this game. I'm going to encourage them. And we have just over 10 minutes before a penalty shootout here. Final minutes, no highlights in the second half. We're going straight to penalties. And, well, stick Honeyman in as our third one. Rickson, Hodgic, Betty Jean, Shaw, yes, Hernandez, Gashi, and then obviously Paul Jackson. Team talk, I'm going to point my finger and tell them I expect them to win. Everyone's calm, so pressure on them. Monroe steps up for the first one. Scores 1-0. Pastore against Jackson. Can we get a save? First off. Yes, we can. It's straight down the middle and Jackson saves and denies that penalty. McGarry Watson to give us a 2-goal advantage now. Scores. Come on. And I think we're in a good position now. Miller against Jackson. And it's in off the bar. I thought Jackson had saved that one as well. Risky penalty there. Honeyman, who's technically our best penalty taker on the pitch. We stuck him in for this third penalty. He saved. Oh, Honeyman. Nikolic now, and momentum has swung straight back into Newcastle United Jets' favour. And it's 2-2. Rickson has to really score now. Saved, and we're probably going to go out now. Unless Jackson can deny Murray. And he's blazed over the bar. Oh, that's a terrible penalty. Hodzic is into sudden death. Scores. Can we get some more heroics now from Jackson? I thought the keeper was going to take it then. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this name. Yes, it's over the bar and into the quarterfinals. Come on. Oh, I thought for a moment we were going to blow that one. We had 2 misses in a row, but we have got through to the quarterfinals. And we're still in with a chance here of winning the FFA Cup. You can see we've got players going out on international duty. We've been drawn against Central Coast Mariners, so another A-League side. There is, what, 3 non-league sides that have made it through, and we've been drawn in against another A-League side, and probably the toughest one we could really get at the moment. They're in the quarterfinals. In the next episode, we'll have the Champions League second round of that quarterfinal then. No league action just yet, but that is what we're coming back for in tomorrow's episode. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you have enjoyed this as well. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far in this series, please do subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for some more crucial action. Bye-bye.